The time is 6:02 p.m. We will now call this special public meeting of the Board of Trustees of Humboldt Independent School District to order. Moving to our first item of business, the Pledge of Allegiance. Would all please rise? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Now observe a moment of silence. Thank you, and please be seated. The next item on the agenda is questions and comments by patrons of the district. We have no public speakers tonight, and this is where we're going to switch the order a little bit. We're going to defer the comments by board members and Dr. Brown to the very end of the meeting. We're going to get into accommodations and recognitions. But first, I have a little I need to read. Before we get started, I want to let everyone know that tonight's meeting is unique. It is our very first special board meeting dedicated to recognitions. Our school board is trying something new this spring. Instead of having accommodations and recognitions during our regular monthly meetings, those moments will now happen at these dedicated special meetings. The idea is to shine the spotlight on our students, staff, and district accomplishments in a focused way without other agenda items. Additionally, by moving the recognitions to separate meetings, we can dedicate more time during our regular board meetings to discuss student outcomes and student district improvement goals. At the end of the semester, the board will review how these special meetings have gone and decide whether to continue them next year. Okay, next item on the agenda then is for you, Dr. Brown, accommodations and recognitions.
All right, thank you so much. Normally at this time we would have an inspiring moment, and we're going to do that here in just a little bit. However, we will begin by welcoming to the podium some young students who are here during School Board Recognition Month, because it is School Board Recognition Month. And we are happy to have with us local Girl Scouts from Pine Forest Elementary, Centennial Elementary, Groves Elementary, and Lake Houston Middle School. And they are distributing boxes of Girl Scout cookies, which you will find at your seat. And that's, yeah. My New Year's resolution was to slow down on cookies, but that'll start in February. So anyway, you have these beautiful cookies, and so their troop leader, Tylisha Summers, will introduce the Scouts and invite them to share a few words. Welcome.
Thank you. Microphone on. Hello, everyone. Thank you for having us tonight. I am Tylisha Summers, and we represent Troop 118108, and it is a mix of all of our schools. As you heard, you will hear shortly, we have Scouts from Groves Elementary and also Lake Houston Middle School, our new middle school. So yay! So please enjoy the cookies, and without further ado, because you don't want to hear from me, I will introduce our first Scout, Kendall. Come on up, introduce yourself.
So, dear Humboldt ISD, my name is Kendall Good, and I'm a 6th grade Girl Scout cadet. I am here to say thank you for the opportunities and support you've provided for students like me. I'm in the Gifted and Talented program. Students that previously attended Centennial Elementary and now go to Lake Houston Middle School. At my middle school, I participate in the AVID program and serve as a peer tutor, which has helped me grow academically and learn the importance of helping others. I also love the theater arts and dance programs. They allow me to express myself, build confidence, and I enjoy learning in fun, creative ways. I am grateful that Humboldt ISD offers so many fun programs that help students explore their interests and talents. As a Girl Scout cadet, I am learning to be a leader and give back to my community. Thank you for investing in my education and creating an environment where students can learn, grow, and thrive. I am proud to be a student of Humble ISD. Sincerely, Kendall Good.
Hi, I am Elle Summers. I am a junior Girl Scout. I would like to say thank you to Humble ISD for helping me learn, grow, and succeed every single day.
So also with us tonight is the Girl Scouts of San Jacinto Council Community Engagement Manager, Felicia Light. And so thank you all for being here tonight. And I think we're going to get a picture, right? Miss Mount, picture? We're going to do that? Okay.
One plug, cookie season officially starts February 7th.
Okay, that's a great way to kick off the recognition board meeting. And so thank you all so much. You did amazing. All right, community partners, help Humble ISD serve our families. So let's give a warm welcome to Ross Scotty, who is representing Precinct 3 Commissioner Tom Ramsey.
Hello, thank y'all. Like you said, my name is Ross Scotty. I represent, I'm here on behalf of Tom Ramsey for Precinct 3, Ferris County, and the constituents. We want to recognize the Board of Trustees for their dedication to the Humble ISD. We want to thank individually your contributions as a board as you serve the faculty, the students, and families in this community. Our constituents and I and Commissioner Tom Ramsey, we want to wish you continued success in Harris County Precinct 3. I'd like to present you the
Thank you. All right. In Humble ISD, we are also grateful to work in conjunction with Precinct 1 Commissioner Rodney Ellis's office, and so we're pleased to welcome Patrick Grant to the podium.
Thank you. Thank you, Board, Vice President Grabowski, Dr. Brown, and trustees. My name is Patrick Grant. I'm extremely grateful to be here. I know Humble ISD is sitting around 50,000 students in over 50 schools, and so the decisions that are made at this board, it becomes a very daunting task. So we are very grateful for your service to mentor the future that we believe in, because it must become the future that we believe in. And so on behalf of Commissioner Rodney Ellis and our team, thank you so much for your service, and happy School Board Appreciation Month.
Doing better now.
All right. Well, there we go. As mentioned, January is School Board Recognition Month, and our students are excited to celebrate the school board. And so, board members, you will find at your seats a commemorative book featuring photos from the past year, as well as cards, letters, and artwork submitted by students from Atascocita Springs Elementary, Ridge Creek Elementary, Shadow Forest Elementary, Willow Creek Elementary, Creekwood Middle School, and Lake Houston Middle School. You will also find incredible ostrich drawings that were created by Willow Creek Elementary fourth grade art students, cloth coasters created by Lakeland Elementary fourth grade art students, and ceramic rodeo ornaments created by Fall Creek Elementary third grade art students. So, congratulations to all of y'all.
Dr. Brown, I don't think you mentioned all 50 schools, though. I mean, there's a few short on that list. What's up with that?
It was a hand-selected group. All right, so now then, we are ready to move on to the inspiring moment, and we want to show our board members' impact. We want to show the impact that you all have on Humble ISD students inside and outside of the classroom.
Hi, my name is Carson Key, and I'm going to discuss what a board of trustees is. A board of trustees to me is the people who make all the big decisions. I think they should get paid almost $1,000 a year. Here's what boards actually get paid. They get paid $0, 0 cents. They get paid nothing. I can only assume that they do it because the community, helping the community is enough for them.
Hi, my name is Carson Key, and I'm now a senior at Kingwood Park High School. When I made that video 8 years ago, $1,000 felt like a fortune. Now, as a senior, not so much. Growing up here in Humble ISD helped me understand how different experiences come together for students. I've had great teachers and lessons that really stuck with me, and I was fortunate enough to be a part of a state championship tier team. All of that showed me how much the decisions made by the school board matter for student success. Some other students throughout the district wanted to share their gratitude as well.
Your leadership helps to create new opportunities and supports the futures we are all working toward. Thank you.
Mr. Holmes, thank you for leading our board with integrity and focus on students. You show us what true leadership looks like.
Mr. Grabowski, thank you for believing in JROTC and the leadership it builds in all students. Your support in events like Workout with a Vet show us what service, discipline, and patriotism really look like.
Mr. Scaffold, thank you for always showing up and supporting athletes of all abilities. Your encouragement helps make sure everyone feels included, valued, and proud to be part of our schools.
Mr. Silva, thank you for supporting students and our futures. Thanks to your support, students like me are able to dream bigger and believe in what's possible.
Mrs. Parker, thank you for advocating for students. As a board member and a band mom, your support helps students like me feel seen, supported, and encouraged to succeed.
Mr. Kirchhoffer, thank you for believing in students and giving us opportunities to learn and grow. Your support helps students build responsibility, confidence, and real-world skills.
Ms. Shaw, thank you for your passion for learning and student leadership. Your involvement in programs like DECA helps students build confidence, skills, and a vision for their future.
I've come to understand that what you do isn't just about meetings and decisions. It's the impact you have on real students and real futures. And we feel that commitment every day. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you.
How about that? Yeah. So if you're ever having one of those days as a board member, like, oh man, what did I do? You just need to watch that video. Are you making a difference? Absolutely. And we are honored to have one of the stars of the video, Kingwood Park Senior Carson Key. Sure.
May I ask, what would the pay be today now that, I'm just kind of curious.
Inflation adjusted.
Never mind, it's just a time value of money problem.
I think Billy looked into it. It's still zero. Well, our community has a long-standing tradition of supporting students who raise animals through our ag program, and tonight, FFA students are here to tell us more about the annual livestock show here, coming up soon. So welcome.
Good evening, Board of Trustees and Dr. Roger Brown. My name is Peyton Holland, and I'm the president for the Summer Creek High School FFA chapter. The FFA members are excited to invite you to attend our 79th annual Humble ISD Livestock Show. Our shows will begin on Tuesday, February 3rd and extend through Thursday, February 5th. We would like to take this opportunity to express our appreciation and gratitude to the City of Humble as well as the Humble Civic Center for our valued partnership with the Humble Livestock Show and Auction. The Humble Livestock Auction would not be possible nor a success without your support. Participating as a buyer in the auction or purchasing animals through the freezer sale supports students like myself by providing financial assistance for future animal projects and education expenses. Our auction will take place on Thursday, February 5th at the Humble Civic Center, and we cannot wait to see you all there. Thank you.
Hello, I'm a senior at Humble High School. My name is Carly Cummings, and this year I'll be showing a lamb for the Humble 2026 Livestock Show and Rodeo. Tonight, I would like to take the time to talk about this fun and unique tradition that we have at our Livestock Show and Rodeo, the Unified Show. This year, we'll be holding our 5th annual Unified Show, where we partner an FFA buddy and a special needs student, and we show a lamb or a goat. This really emphasizes the last line of the FFA motto, living to serve, and I am very proud to be a part of this fun and rewarding activity. We hope to see you there February 4th, 2026. Thank you.
My name is Caroline Morris. I'm a senior at Kingwood High School, and this year I am raising a swine and broilers. As FFA members and students in agricultural science courses, we are beyond grateful to the Humble ISD community for supporting our learning by providing us with great facilities through bonds and other fundings. Atascocita, Humble, and Summer Creek High School students all house their animal projects at the South Ag Barns. Each year in October, students at these 3 high schools put on a community event known as Boo at the Barns, which sees thousands of community members every year for a fun family time by touring our facility and playing games. Meanwhile, students at Kingwood Park and Kingwood High School truly bring the Christmas spirit to life by hosting the Santa's Farm event at our facility. This event sees thousands of community members each year on the second Friday in December. If you've joined us at these events before, we are beyond grateful for your continued support of our programs. If not, we warmly invite you to celebrate these events with us next year. Thank you.
My name is Rachel Martin, and I'm a senior at Atascocita High School. This year, I am raising a swine. The livestock show and auction is just a portion of what we do in FFA. We also compete in leadership and career development events, which help us build essential skills like leadership, communication, and teamwork. Humble ISD FFA chapters have had many accomplishments this year. 34 members earned their Lone Star degree, the highest degree awarded in the Texas FFA organization. Additionally, 4 members earned their American degree, the highest degree awarded in the FFA organization. Summer Creek FFA earned a national 2-star gold rating and has a Ford Leader Scholar. Additionally, we are so proud to have 3 district officers serving 18 chapters in the Lake Houston District. Personally, FFA has taught me some of the most important lessons of my life and has taught me a work ethic that will carry me far into the future.
My name is Bella Schatz. I am the Kingwood Park FFA president. This year, I am raising a lamb and broilers. Every year, we have the opportunity to dedicate the Humble ISD Livestock Show to individuals who made a lasting impact on our community. This year, our show is dedicated to the Wilson 3. Mr. Jeff Wilson began his journey over 20 years ago at Humble High School, while teaching at Humble High School. Although he may not have been an agriculture science teacher, he quickly became an honorary one by supporting FFA students throughout the district. Alongside him, his wife, Amber Wilson, and their son, Shiloh, shared a love for this program. Their hearts for helping students and the dedication to this program reminded us all of what it truly means to be a part of the Humble ISD Livestock Show and Rodeo family. We are honored to have the Wilson 3 as our 79th annual Humble ISD Livestock Show and Rodeo dedicatee. Thank you for all that you do for students like myself, our teachers, and our community. We are looking forward to seeing you at our 2026 Humble ISD Livestock Show and Auction.
Well, thank you all so much. We really appreciate that. I've got to ask you before you leave, is it okay if I take that home and tell my wife I stopped and got that for her? That is beautiful. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. All right, so moving forward, next coming to the podium is Humble ISD Advanced Learning Lead Coordinator for Middle Schools, Jennifer Holloway, who will tell us more about an incredible honor for one of our avid teachers.
Yes, and joining us is Christy Huseman, Advanced Learning Coordinator Lead of High Schools. So good evening, Board of Trustees and Dr. Brown. Tonight we are honored to recognize Atascocita Middle School Avid Site Coordinator and Teacher Crystal Medina, who was named the Avid Secondary Teacher of the Year at the inaugural Avid Global Achievement Awards in December in San Diego. The global honor recognizes educators who go above and beyond and support students' academic growth and long-term success. Ms. Medina was selected from an outstanding group of avid educators from around the world. You heard that right, around the world. So for a decade, she has built a model avid program at AMS grounded in student-centered learning. Her impact extends far beyond the classroom. Educators and campus leaders from across the state visit to see Avid in action and learn how to replicate the success she has built. At the district level, Crystal serves as an Avid mentor and Avid tutorial coach, strengthening instruction and supporting secondary campuses in Humble ISD. Most importantly, Ms. Medina's greatest impact is seen in her students. Beyond academic success, they developed a strong sense of agency, leveraging their voice, leadership, and advocacy skills to support Avid across their educational journey and give back to our Humble ISD community. Crystal Medina does not just teach Avid, she embodies it. She empowers students and educators to believe in what's possible and to lead with purpose. Please join us in congratulating Crystal Medina, Avid Secondary Teacher of the Year. Now you know you're going to have to come up here. Come on.
We know our theme this year is focus on the good, so let's just keep going. That's what we're going to do here. All right, next up we have Humble ISD Assistant Director of Fine Arts, Sandra Newton, who is going to tell us about two amazing art teachers in Humble ISD who are recognized at the Texas Art Educators Association's annual conference.
Good evening, President Holmes, members of the board, and Dr. Brown, and happy Board Appreciation Month. My name is Sandra Newton, and I'm honored to serve Humble ISD as the Assistant Director of Fine Arts, where I support our visual art programs. Humble ISD is home to outstanding visual art educators, and I'm especially proud to be here tonight to celebrate two award-winning Humble ISD visual art teachers. These recognitions are particularly meaningful to me, not only in my role as the District Visual Art Administrator, but I also serve as President of the Texas Art Education Association. Natalie Harris is the visual art teacher at River Pines Elementary and is extremely dedicated to Humble ISD art education. I'm excited to share that Natalie was recognized by the Texas Art Education Association for her significant contributions to art education in Humble ISD, her community, and across the state of Texas. Congratulations to Natalie Harris for being named Texas Elementary Art Educator of the Year. Julie Gallo is the visual art teacher at Foster Elementary, and she has been fostering creativity in Humble ISD students for quite some time. Julie was awarded the highest honor given by the Texas Art Education Association, a title only given to members who've made significant, long-term, and distinguished contributions to art education in Texas. This honor is truly a Lifetime Achievement Award and TAEA's Hall of Honor. Julie Gallo was named as a Texas Art Education Association Distinguished Fellow. Congratulations, Julie. Thank you for this time to recognize these excellent, excellent art educators. And shall I say congratulations?
Okay, wait, Ms. Newton, before you get away. So, speaking of art, can you share just quickly about the art show that's coming up at the Civic Center?
Quickly?
Okay.
You know, it is my thing.
Take your time.
So, okay, how long we got? No, I'm just kidding. So we will have an art display at the Humble Civic Center starting, we will install on Tuesday, all my days are running together, so I think Tuesday is January 27th. The judging happens on Wednesday, January 28th. Receptions will be in the evening on the 28th and the evening of the 29th, 5:30 to 7:30. And then we have been invited to extend our show, so the show will remain up at the Humble Civic Center until February 5th, I believe, is that Thursday before the break. So I invite you to come and check it out. It's beautiful. The kids work very hard.
It's amazing, the artwork of the students. And so congratulations to you and the teachers and all. That's pretty amazing. So if you get a chance, go by the Civic Center. You will enjoy that evening for sure.
And we have the orchestra programs come and perform at the receptions.
Well, there you go. That's made it even better.
Thank you.
All right, so it's been another historical year for Humble ISD counseling teams across the district. And so to tell us more about the newest CREST award-winning campuses in Humble ISD is Director of Counseling and Behavioral Services, Ms. Ty Hobbs. I love that.
That's just how excited and proud I am of the counselors. You didn't even need to say my name. All you had to say was counselors. Good evening, Board of Trustees and Dr. Brown. Tonight, we are celebrating something truly extraordinary. Not just excellence, but historic growth and impact. In just 1 year, Humble ISD has more than doubled the number of campuses and school counselors earning the prestigious Texas School Counselor Association CREST Award, growing from 12 campuses to an astounding 25, and expanding our award recipients from 32 counselors to 75 counselors. This level of growth is rare, it's remarkable, and it firmly places Humble ISD among the elite counseling programs in the state of Texas. The CREST Award, which stands for Counselors Reinforcing Excellence for Students in Texas, represents the highest honor in school counseling. It is awarded to campuses that demonstrate exemplary, data-driven, comprehensive counseling programs that transform student outcomes in each school. These programs go beyond compliance. They actually change lives, strengthen academic achievement, and promote student well-being, as well as preparing our students for college, career, and military readiness. This success not only it reflects extraordinary counselors, but also extraordinary leadership. Matthew Smith, our elementary counseling coordinator, please stand as I call your name, Matt. I am calling you out. Thank you. And Chastity Irving, our secondary counseling coordinator. They've built systems that empower counselors to thrive and campuses to shine. I also would like to recognize Jennifer Carter, who cannot be with us tonight. She is our CREST representative, and she shows tireless guidance, coaching, and heart for students that turned into an extraordinary vision for our counselors and turned it into a reality across our district. Tonight we celebrate more than awards. We celebrate impact. We celebrate counselors who quietly change the lives of our students every single day, who remove barriers before students ever see them, and the district that believes deeply that every student deserves to be known, supported, and most importantly, successful. It is truly my honor to recognize the following counselors. Principals, I know that you're here to support, but due to limited space, I see you waving your hand. We're going to ask that the counselors come to the front as I call their names, and if you would so graciously stand as I call your campuses and just give a wave, we'd appreciate it. We're starting with our elementary campuses. First up is Atascocita Springs Elementary. We have Counselor Veronica Acosta, and her principal, Cheryl Fennell, is here to support. Next, Autumn Creek Elementary. Counselor Teresa Kent with Assistant Principal Marshandria Hodges here to support. Centennial Elementary, Counselor Marylena Collins, and a Principal, Christy Tisdom. Eagle Springs Elementary, Counselor Tammy Davis, and Principal Gail Hall. Our Early Childhood Center, Counselor Karen Vargas, and Principal Amanda Price. Elm Grove Elementary, Counselor Elaine Dabney, and Principal Cassie Pfeiffer. Groves Elementary, Counselor Amanda Baba, and Principal Angela Bland. Humble Elementary, Counselor Tiana Zambuto, and Principal Veronica Hernandez. Lakeland Elementary, Counselor Perla Alanis, with Assistant Principal Patrick Andrus. Maplebrook Elementary, Counselor Jessica Cannon, and Principal Tiffany Moyer. Park Lakes Elementary, Counselor Liliana Valdez, and Principal Claudia Thomas. Pine Forest Elementary, Counselor Katrina Johnson, and Principal Wendy Anaya. Ridge Creek Elementary, Counselor Catherine Martinez, with Principal Magdalena Simmons. Timbers Elementary, Counselor Cindy Jones, with Principal Frank Gerga. Whispering Pines Elementary, tonight we have the Counselor Laura DeRosa. Woodland Hills Elementary, Counselor Kristen Johnson, with Principal Cindy Barker. We also want to recognize Hidden Hollow Elementary. They were unable to attend, but we'd like to recognize Counselor Retta Blyberg and Principal Amanda Wilkes. Moving on to our middle schools. I told you this was extraordinary. Look at how many counselors already. Middle schools, Creekwood Middle School, Counselor Kathy Gant, with Principal Stacy Blackshear. Humble Middle School, Counselor Ashley Haynes, with Assistant Principal Edwina Pointer. Kingwood Middle School, Counselor Erin Gutierrez, with Assistant Principal Dr. Jake Anderson. Wood Creek Middle School, Counselor Adrienne Cavazos, with Assistant Principal Emily Lockhart. We also would like to recognize Riverwood Middle School, whose team was unable to attend, Counselor Shayla Green and Principal Matthew Roser. Moving on to our high schools. Atascocita High School, Counselor Anita Stetson with Principal Will Falker. Humble High School, Counselor Carla Braden with Associate Principal Gideon Sleeter. And Kingwood Park High School, sorry, I see you, Wes. I see you. Kingwood Park High School, Counselor Jenny Van Horn with Principal Wes Solomon. And last but not least, I'd like to make one correction. Whispering Pines Elementary, we do have the principal, Celeste Myers, here. I am honored to represent these wonderful counselors, and I am proud that they represent Humble ISD, and they service and support our students. Thank you for all that you do.
Just a huge shout out to all of our counselors. The work that you do each and every day really impacts what happens in the classroom and for our students and our families. So thank you all so much for that. What an impact. All right, our school counseling teams are being honored, but that's not all. Here to tell us about some individual awards is Dr. Melissa Lee, Senior Director of Personalized Student Success.
Good evening. Thank you, Dr. Brown, Board of Trustees, and I'm glad all the counselors are still here to hear this next part as well. We are very blessed in Humble ISD, as you just heard, to have the most amazing counseling program in the state of Texas, and that is evidenced also by two of the people you see here. I'm going to start for a second here with Denise Toro, who is winning the award this year for the Multi-Level Counselor of the Year. Denise. Denise truly deserves this award. She has literally been a counselor at every level possible, elementary, middle, high school, pre-K. She has done it all. She serves currently our elementary and middle schools as one of our district counselors and serves, how many campuses are yours now? 8 campuses. She has 8 campuses she currently serves right now in her role. She also serves as our mental health lead for our district and prioritizes the mental health needs of all of our students, staff. And if you define energy, if you look up the word energy, there is a picture of Denise Toro next to it because she is tireless in the work that she does. And so there is no more deserving award for her than the Multi-Level Counselor of the Year. Congratulations, Denise. Yep, go ahead. I also want to talk a moment here about Ty Hobbs, our Director of Counseling. So she is being awarded with the Dr. Patricia Henderson Award. Dr. Patricia Henderson was a scholar and a trailblazer in the field of counseling. It was her comprehensive guidance and counseling program that was ultimately adopted by TEA and is now the model that all Texas counselors follow. So that is the perfect fit for our director right here. What we all have known forever is that we have the best, and now the state knows that we have the best right here with our director, Ty Hobbs, over counseling. So we are recognizing her and happy and could not be prouder of the work that she has done to help grow the team that we have here today. So thank you very much, Ty.
All right, thank you, counselors. Great counseling department that we have, without a doubt. And you know, everything you've seen here tonight, did you know that's all part of Humble ISD and it's all part of public education? So public education, isn't that something? All right, so we look forward to celebrating more at the next board recognitions meeting, which will be on Tuesday, March 24th. And so that concludes tonight's recognitions.
Well, thank you, Dr. Brown, and thank you, everyone. Moving on to our next item, comments by individual board members. Mr. Kirchhoffer.
President-elect, Vice President, Mike, great job. I just want to say a couple things. I've been on the board 5 years, and tonight was exceptional. And it's because the people, most of them have left. The core is in front of me. And I have to tell you, from 5 years ago to tonight, I couldn't be more proud of the hard work, the administration, the teachers, and I think Ty Hobbs, did she slide out already? But just to double in size the crest is kind of highlights the night, Dr. Brown. Your team, and I've lived here 28 years. In the last 5 years, where we were, where we are tonight, just my hat's off to all of you. I'm super proud of all of you.
Mr. Scarfo.
Thank you, Mr. Grabowski. That was awesome. I'll tell you what, we got to do this again in 2 months. It was great. And no, I mean, it's just really great to see just the level of achievement, students and staff and the district, the recognitions, and just the sense, and you alluded to it, Mr. Kirchhoffer, I mean, to me, the change in the overall morale across the district, I mean, you see it, it's palpable when you go campus to campus, and it's just, it's a great feeling to be part of it. And Dr. Brown, thank you, and your senior staff, all our staff at the campuses, because that's how it gets done. And we appreciate being part of it, a little part of it, but you guys really do the heavy lifting day in and day out, and it's very, very recognizable, it really is. And it was great. Our students that got up there to speak, they did a great job. And Jamie, I don't know whose idea that was. You found that that young man 8 years ago and a senior today. That was pretty awesome. That was neat. And he's right. Yeah, pay's still not up to par yet, but maybe it'll get there one day. But anyway, thank you everybody, and see you next month.
Mr. Silla.
Thank you. Just a couple quick things. First of all, kudos where kudos is due. Thank you to Mrs. Scarfo. This was, I think, your brainchild. I didn't know what to expect. People were texting me, what time are you getting home tonight? I'm like, I have no idea. I have no idea what's going to happen. So thank you for that. It was awesome. I love to piggyback off what Scarfo said. I love when hearing our students speak. So the Girl Scouts, the FFA students, great job. And also, I leaned over to Miss Parker right away and said, they used no notes. Did you catch that? Like, they just spoke. I'm using notes for this, so that's amazing. And thank you to all the teachers and counselors, and obviously you all that are here in the room, and Dr. Brown, amazing stuff. So that's it. Thank you.
Mrs. Parker.
Well, I just could not be prouder to be in Humble ISD than I am right now. I'm so proud of our counseling staff, those Girl Scouts. I mean, just the eloquence, absolutely amazing. Just a wonderful night. Just great positivity, focusing on the good, all of the wonderful things. I want to thank you guys, Jamie and Jonathan, the work that you guys go through to do our book. And the little girl that spoke in the video is my daughter's best friend. And so the little details that you guys work on to make every board meeting special, but this one in particular special for the board, is just absolutely outstandingly great. I see Sandy Newton back there, and I know that everything that every student made for us, she had an idea behind. There's nothing in there that was like, we're going to have the kids make ducks for no reason. There's the detail-oriented way that she does things is absolutely amazing. I got to give a shout out to Avid. Looking at our Avid friends right now, that was absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for everything you do. But just literally, I'm so proud of our cabinet, of our teachers, of everybody, and I just really, really appreciate everything that you guys do each and every day for the district. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mrs. Parker. I echo everything that you've heard. I won't repeat it all. Again, most of what I was going to say when you go last has already been said. But I want to point out three different things. Counselor, you've been great, and you're going to be missed. For those that don't know, he's taken a position elsewhere, and I wish you and your beautiful family nothing but the best of luck in your new endeavor. It's our loss, that's for sure. So best of luck to you. Yeah. I'm sorry? Yeah, it's a counseling night. That's our general counsel.
Yeah, and she's up there walking, and I'm thinking, oh, wait a minute.
No, Mrs. Hobbs is staying. Our attorney is leaving. Only I can mess that up. Thank you, Dr. Lee, for straightening it out. The people at home know what's going on. Tough, short meeting, but a tough night for Grabowski. And we have a proud mom up here. It didn't get alluded to, but Mrs. Parker's daughter, Peyton, going to state on flute. So congratulations to you. very, very proud of her and very, very proud of you and your husband. You know what I think of Jason.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And I'm just going to say this, the one person up here that doesn't say anything but does more work than all of us combined, Mrs. Martin, you are amazing. You fixed out 5 of my problems today alone, 2 phone calls, passwords, and it's amazing. She's the administrative assistant, not just to Dr. Brown, which is a full-time job. All 7 of us, too. It's just incredible. And just have a little gift from the boards and some of the president that we have you a bouquet of flowers. You're very welcome. And that's on behalf of the entire board, all those words, those flowers. Thank you for everything you do for us in and out each and every single day. Comments by the administration, Dr. Brown.
All right, well, first of all, we just want to say, all of us here, the whole team, which is just an amazing team that we have here in Humble ISD, and it's an honor to be part of this team, but we want to thank you as a board for your work. I think over the last year, you've really helped set the mission and vision of the work that we're going to be doing. And I don't know if you noticed it, but when they were talking about the counselors and the CREST Awards, and they talked about data, and they talked about college and career military readiness and student achievement. So you've really helped set that direction and tone, and that's what we are focused on at every level and in every department. And so we want to thank you for that. We want to thank you for being visible in the community and at events. It really is appreciated, and I know you don't get that a lot, but when you're there and you're visible, people notice, and so they appreciate you, and so do we. And so we appreciate the work that we're doing, and we all thank you for the opportunity to serve here in Humble ISD, and we appreciate that support from you. Now, I will tell you, my granddaughter is a freshman in FFA, and my son has 5 rabbits at home. So I counted, so it's going to continue for you, the celebration. I counted 5 of you. I texted him and I said, I know what you can do with those rabbits. In honor of board appreciation, you may have a rabbit in your backyard tomorrow morning when you wake up. So, hey, we appreciate that. But we do appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you for what you do.
And I just want to echo one more thing that Mr. Silva said. This turned out as fantastic as we could hope, and it was Mr. Scarfo's idea, and thank you for bringing it. I think it worked out great for the whole administration. And the time is, this will probably never be said again, 7:02. This meeting is adjourned.